Peace and love. Hope all is well. Hope you're feeling blessed and safe and high vibrational. Now in this video we'll be bringing forward messages and guidance for those under the sign of Sagittarius. And we'll just be having a look to see what energy has to present to you today. Now this is the general read, so the messages may or may not resonate. If they do, feel free to like, share, subscribe and join the journey. If you're looking for a personal, the information is down below in the description box. On this channel, I also channel the energies of Mother Gaia, some ascended masters, as well as some celebrity energies who wish to assist us here on our earth journey. So July 2021, Sagittarius, we're just going to get straight into it. We'll be using the Witch's Tarot as well as the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. So in the pre-shuffle, you had the Sun card come out. Now really this is you being in your glory, this is you being illuminated, this is your light being seen, not just by yourself really, but by others, people recognizing your divinity. Now you have the golden children come out of the Starseed Oracle, and it says inner child tenderness, innocent rare gifts. For me really this is kind of the Sun card as well, with how you can see the sun here, but also you can see this planet. Really it looks like the sun, but it could even be like Mars, Venus, I'm not sure. But really it's just giving me that golden energy, that sun energy, the vibration of the golden rays. And really this is you, sorry, I feel like I should start this video again. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but this is you. Inner child, tenderness, innocence. Look at this. This is most definitely the Sun card. I'm definitely on the right track with how I'm saying that this card reminds me of the Sun card. Look at the individual on the horse, the child. That is innocence, that is tenderness. Something about you is rare, something about you is special. And there's something about like through you people can gain access to the divine. Through you people can gain access to themselves. Really, we all are a depiction or an embodiment of the divine, of the all, of the creator of the world. You then have all paths lead home, inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. There is something that you need to access when it comes to the self. A deep understanding of self is what needs to be accessed. A deep understanding of yourself in relation to the universe, in relation to other people, in relation to how people being in contact with you help soothe their emotions. There are layers. Okay, it feels more so like layers of consciousness that are not being tapped into or are not being accessed, but I feel that it's emotion that blocks the access to these places or these realms or these levels of consciousness. So there's a sense of, yes, needing to go within and kind of maybe do some shadow work. I feel that here on earth there are a team of angels, or that's the way it came through the message, a team of angels that you're a part of, or just a group of people that you are a part of or will become a part of or will come to realize that you are a part of, that is here to help change the current of earth, that is here to help add more colour to earth. There is something that is very special about you, something that is very divine, something very much so connected to the light. And I feel like it's something that radiates from you. I feel that if you was in the dark, if it was nighttime and you was to be put outside, that you would be like a lamp, a source of light for all, is how I feel, is what I want to say. And they're saying that some are very low vibration at the moment, so this message of their divinity may not resonate for them. But again, that's where they're saying that turn your gaze within this. Sorry, turn your gaze within. Have a deeper look at yourself. They're saying re-question your potential. Many of us make assumptions on our potential or our ability, and we do this when we are in not the most confident state, and we go forward in the future not reevaluating our potential. So we live our life thinking that we are of low potential or that we're not capable, but really we haven't reassessed our potential or what we think of the self. There's a need to turn the gaze within and reevaluate who you are or what you've taught yourself about who you are. You have the Queen of Pentacles and the Star card. This is the energy the Queen of Pentacles for me is the stubborn energy, maybe not wanting to move. But this Star card is a card of healing, a card of vulnerability, a card of getting to know the self, a card of kind of accepting the self, accepting the body, really taking a look at the self. So I get the sense that yes, maybe you may be comfortable with where you are or where you've been or who you are, but there is a huge sense of some healing that's occurring. Really, I want to say being more honest with the self, getting to know the self on a deeper level, but really healing some emotions. A real releasing of stagnant energy. I feel that there's this energy of really getting back in flow with the universe, back in flow with the world or your reality. Something to do with foods being brought up. Someone could struggle with food or struggle with eating, or someone could just be doing better with food, but something to do with foods being brought up and in relation to somebody's body, which is why I was thinking like someone could be struggling with food or maybe like have an eating disorder or something. And I'm also being brought to this individual's side boob, and I've never ever been drawn to that before in this card. That could be significant for you or somebody in your surroundings. Too many cards. So you have the Five of Pentacles. Everything's going to work out for you. There isn't really much for you to worry about when it comes to finances. Well, okay. I am feeling like finances may not necessarily be the best, or there may be a bit of worry about finances, but basically the energy that I'm getting is that yes, you may still struggle, or yes, there may be struggle in the future, but you're always going to make it through. Has there ever been a point where you've not made it through? They're saying yes, there may have been worry and anxiety, and maybe even a little bit of fear, but somehow you've always made it through. You've always made it to today. You've made it to watch this video, which means somehow the monies came through. They're saying believe in that knowing that you're always going to make it through. And that will begin to shift your reality, that will begin to shift your experience, that will begin to shift your perspective, but also something about having, like, it will help keep your head up high. Somebody's head's down. If you see this flower here, that's sad, feeling sorry for the self. But that's because there's a lack of perspective. They need to see that no matter what, even when the weather hasn't been suitable to grow fruits, to grow these pentacles, that the pentacles have still grew. The pentacles are still big and juicy and vibrant. I'm hearing God has got your back. But somebody, Five of Cups, there needs to be a shift in perspective. You need to realise that yes, 3 of these cups have fallen over, but you still have 2 left. Start focusing on what you don't have and start focusing on what you do have. Start focusing on what you've lost and start focusing on what you've gained. Start focusing on what you've lost and start focusing on what you've maintained, is what I'm hearing. And there's this energy of like, as soon as you stop dwelling upon the negative, dwelling on the past, that you're going to start shifting, you're going to start going through energetic gateways a lot quicker. these energetic gateways feel like more so rises in consciousness, raising levels, upping levels not more quickly, but quicker, at a quicker rate. You have the moon card coming out. I need to maybe watch the back, watch your surroundings, but also I need to connect to your intuition, connect to your intuitive mind. This card also gives me an energy of the hermit. Maybe I need to, find your inner light, as really the read's been saying. There is a sense of you kind of becoming more aware of the light that you hold within. I feel like smoke and mirrors are being removed, or smoke and mirrors are appearing. Something about smoke and mirrors. There's something about the smoke in this thingy becoming visible by other people. It's like the more you go within, the more people recognize you. The more you go within, the more you're seen. The more you go within, the more your light is seen. The more you go within, the more your vibration is felt. The more people are watching. I just feel like just be not wary of people, but don't be naive and maybe watch your back. I just feel like when you step out of your house, it's important to be protecting yourself energetically, whether that's with crystals, whether that's with imagination or visualization, sorry. Page of Pentacles. This is basically confirmation of the message that I was just giving about the more you go within, the more you are seen, the more your light is seen. This card for me it represents you cultivating peace, you may be going on your journey and adding more tranquility to your life, to your experience, more harmony to your human experience, and other people are recognizing that and they're trying to eat from your plate. They're trying to benefit from your vibration. So it's important to be wary and be aware of any wolves in sheep's clothing. But also, like, don't show off, but also be proud. At the same time, show off. Be proud of what you've cultivated. Be proud of the growth that you've had. Be proud of the lessons you've learned. Proud of the fact that you've gone within, or that you're going to go on your spiritual journey, or that you're going to do more shadow work, or that you have done shadow work and you have acknowledged your pain. Be proud of that. But remain humble is what I want to say. I'm just going to pull one or two cards from the Starseed Oracle deck. See what energy has to say to maybe clarify or close out this read. For some reason I just want to say peace and love. $13.13 on the clock. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. You see how this individual is literally going within, finding herself, recognizing who she is in relation to the universe and everybody else on planet Earth. And really not even just planet Earth, but the multiverse. Somebody that's really ascending, transforming from within, bringing their inner reality into their outer reality, expressing the inner love into their outer world, really manifesting, taking charge of their reality, being a hermit, being in meditation, connecting to the astral realms, dreaming and sleeping. But there's really this huge sense of whatever they are cultivating on the inside is being expressed on the outside, is being brought out into the outside world. The more that this individual is discovering themselves, the more that they are discovering the outside world. I'm getting the sense the more you discover about yourself on the inner, the more you get to actually know what the real world is. They're saying that the real world is a reflection of your inner world. called Soul Gifts and Training, It's Time to Step Up. So this is you. And this is going back to the beginning of the read with the Sun card and the Golden Children. It's your calling. It's something special about you, a special task. Or I want to say not necessarily a special task, but a soul mission that you're on. And I'm hearing that you put yourself on. So maybe before you came to Earth, you signed your soul contract to fulfill this role. But soul gifts and training, it's time to step up. I feel like when it's saying soul gifts and training, it's time to step up, it's time to go within. Going within is your training ground. Your heart is your training ground. Your inner universe is your training ground for the outer universe, for this human experience. I do see a lot of healing though happening and occurring. And somebody's mind kind of really blossoming and expanding in terms of consciousness. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. Definitely. Your inner world is your training ground. And there needs to be this, not this activation of your soul gifts, but there's this getting to know the self that is going to really propel, I want to say, your energy forward, your vibration higher, it's going to raise your consciousness at a quicker rate, at an accelerated rate. And I feel that you're going to come more into knowing of who you are. And when you come into more of a knowing of who you are, there's more of a development of your skills, talents and abilities, which then you are then able to use to radiate more light and anchor more light to earth and increase the vibration of others on earth and those that are around you. Let's pull one final card for Sagittarius, and then we'll leave this read here. If any of the messages have resonated, feel free to like, share, subscribe and join the journey. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, you can do so at @IamNatali and @WeTheCollective_. So you have the 7 Star Sisters, Birth and Creations, Tapestry of Life Expression. This is again about you. You're here to express. You're here to anchor light, but you're also here as a part of a team of beings or a team of souls, a team of light workers, a team of angels, a team of star beings that have came to earth to really anchor light, anchor beauty, anchor tranquility, anchor harmony, anchor unity consciousness to earth. I'm also getting this energy of dance as well. But it's a mission that is worth fighting for and is necessary, and you are somebody that is necessary and integral and important to the human experience at this time. But it's time to go within. It's time to start that mission of go within. I thank you for joining me. I thank you for being present with me. I send you my gratitude and thanks. Peace and love. Ashe.